Hello, everyone. I'm Fields and Skylines, and welcome to Farming Simulator 22 Let's Play the Valley of the Old Farm, Billionaire. Hope everyone is doing all right out there. Um, we had some severe weather in the United States on the East Coast, and just hope everybody's loved ones are all right. Today's episode, we are in January. We definitely have a lot of um, crops to sell. We have farm care. Obviously, we have to do take care of the animals. We have to make sure they're fed, move products around, a whole bunch of stuff. And we also have a contract, which we will probably also do today. I don't know why I'm opening everything up, but really, we're going to start with selling and probably also, you know what, I'm actually going to start with the contract just so we can kind of get that out of the way. Um, it is don't have a weight. Hopefully, we won't need it. Just doing some cultivating. Field 64. I don't even know where it is. Um, but again, becoming a billionaire, got to do contracts. So 64 is close to the house. Look at that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cheat. We are going to go and reset. Oh, I can't reset leased items. That seems odd. Is that for real? Oh, there we go. All right. There we go. Much closer. So we're going to take care of field 64. We're going to cultivate it. And I think that is going to make for a lovely contract. And then we'll probably need to sell some sorghum, sunflowers, and carrots. I haven't checked if it is the exact time to do that, but I'm pretty sure January is the exact time to do that. Where am I going? 64 is this big one here. So if I just go down, perfect. Um, we don't really have a whole lot of these things to sell, so we're not going to get a whole whopping bunch of money, but we do have some other problems, issues we need to manage. For some reason, like I mentioned in the last episode, my liftable pallets mods aren't working. I'm guessing there's another mod installed that's causing it issues. Um, so we have that going on. Got to figure out a solution for that. Forklifts are pricey to have forklifts everywhere. Um, so I do have a solution. It's kind of a hack, I think, but I think it'll also work. Um, we will test it on the. I'm not worried about it at dairy because we have separated our butter and cheese production for the time being. But if this works, we'll probably unseparate that. Wow, this is a small cultivator. So this is going to be quite the job with this little cultivator here. But we'll get it done. And I have a hack. It's a lot cheaper than buying a forklift at every production point, and it should just work just as well, or close to it. The other problem is, though, vehicles to pull trailers, because I don't want to have to waste my tractors always having to do the work of taking goods to market on the trailers. Vehicles can get pricey. I don't have a solution for that yet. Um, At least not one that I think will work well. But I'm thinking it through. I mean, I know what I want to do in the long run, but I don't have the money for that in the long run right now. So I'm looking for a short run solution. Oh, look, there was a gateway up there. I didn't think to look this way. So, yeah, I'm rambling. We're going to do a couple headlands. We'll get a worker set off, and then we will talk about my forklift solution. Also, I am going to buy a belt system for our silage just to make it quicker. I think shoveling it was one idea, but the bucket is too small. And if we use a belt system, it'll be a lot quicker. Plus, when we want to sell off a bunch of silage or move it around so we have room for harvesting and new silage, new grass to turn to silage, we can easily empty out those bunkers. Also, we are running low on chicken food. We'll probably have to buy some before our barley is done, but I don't want to buy too much. But we'll figure out how much we're going to have to buy and make that be our decision, because we're not going to have any barley until like June or July. I don't remember what month we harvest. And we have doing all right on straw. We'll have plenty of cow food for the cows, plenty of food for the sheep. Not worried about them. It's just right now where chicken feed is getting a little low. All right, so let's go. And you know what? I'm gonna do another headland this direction, uphill and everything. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is a quick jump cut. I'm going to get a worker set off here, and then once I'm ready, I'll jump back in so we can discuss some of these other things. So I'll be right back. All right, I lied. I'm actually going to sell our grains first so we can get some extra money for buying all of the things we need. And I'm going to start with our carrots. I don't know if I passed them. Wasn't paying that close to carrots. There we go. I don't know if they're all going to fit in one trailer. If they don't, I'm only going to sell one trailer's worth. For now, the other carrots will just keep it for a rainy day. Alright, so carrots are going to the grain mill. I don't know why they're going there, but that is where it's said. And I think I'm going to do the selling in the time lapse. If you see weird delays, I'm actually going to track down how much we make on everything so that at the end of each episode I can show what our income was, what our expenses were, things of that nature. So I'm going to, I think I'm going, nope, I'm going way up top. All right, so yeah, so that's where we're going. It's the best price. Technically it said I should be selling these in July, but I don't want to wait that much longer. We kind of need the money for all the stuff we need to do. So we are going to get rid of the carrots, we're going to get rid of our sorghum, and we're going to get rid of sunflower seeds. So yeah, we're going to do this in a bit of a time lapse. So we'll see you when all of this selling is done. I might work into some of the animal care as well when I have like workers delivering stuff. So again, see you when the time lapse is over. we are back. So I think we got everything sold we need to get sold. If we take a look up here, we have some wheat that we're keeping. These grapes and olives we'll have to get out of there. Sunflowers I'm going to keep for another month, February or March. Actually, I'll sell them off in March, so we'll keep them for a couple more months. Uh, and then if we kind of go through the list, grass, most of this will get turned into silage once we do the first alfalfa. No, don't want to sell the straw. Yeah, we have some raisins and grape juice and apple juice, but we don't start selling raisins. We do every 2 months, so it'll be February will be the first time we do raisins. Grape juice and apple juice we do every 4 months. That'll be February as well. We got manure and slurry. That stuff's all going to get moved to make farm goods. I think that's about all we have. I did end up selling those last of those carrots. I did take the extra trip. I moved wool to Granny's, and Granny's is trying to turn that stuff into some clothing. We should get another pallet, or we should get our first pallet and maybe a second pallet. It'll be close. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much where we're at. I started the butter, sold the cheese, um, and we're at where we're at. So now it's time to spend some money. So as you can see here, I have a lot of apple juice. Apple juice I can move by hand, so that one's not a problem. But for some reason, the mod that's supposed to make these things all weigh just 100 kilograms is not working. And I'm sure it's probably because there's another mod I have installed that's conflicting. So yeah, I don't know. So we need a solution so that we can easily load these things onto the trailer here. And my solution is a little crazy because, like, if you look at the cost of a forklift, cheapest forklift is $37,000. $37,000, which is a lot of money. Now, I'm sure I can go into mods and look for other forklifts, but either way, they're all going to cost more than what I hope to work is my plan. So, what is my plan as I go through these tractors super fast? I have my favorite classic tractor. Now, it's only 37 horsepower and it's really slow, so this won't fix the delivery problem, but it can fix the loading on the trailer problem. And what I can do is buy some trailers and leave trailers there to load product on, or I can just load product to, or just move product out of the zone so things don't get backed up so much. So like we do the front loader, as you can see, this price is $62.50, which is not very much. And then what we have to add is we have to purchase a front loader and we have to purchase pallet forks for it and a weight. And that whole cost comes to $80,280, which is way less. In fact, I can buy 3 of these. 8 times 3 is 24. Was it 24,000 for the forklift? 37. I can buy 4 of these setups for the cost of one forklift. Now, will it move as fast and be as good? Probably not, but we're not moving big distances anywhere. Like, if we look around, we basically want to be able to come in, pick up, put on a trailer, or put on a trailer, or put on a trailer, trailers that I'll have lined up for this. So that's 3 trailers. 3 trailers are going to cost, so that's 16,560 if I hit the 3 trailers that I need here, because I'm not going to keep the Well, I'll keep that one here for now. So we'll only put 2 trailers here for now, but we will need a third. The trailers themselves will cost 13,000. So we're at just under $30,000 to take care of. Um, well, let's you know what? Let's do the butter and cheese trailer. I don't think I need really the forklift over there yet. Um, Although it could make things easier because then I'd only have to fill one milk thing, but we'll get there. We're only going to do that setup for here. So we need 3 trailers and one of the whole like tractor combo things. And that total is going to be 28, almost 29,000, right? So that's not too bad. We have 72. Then the other problem we have to solve is transportation. I don't know what that is going to look like yet. Um, in the long term, I have ideas. Short term, I don't know. But the other thing we need to do is uh, move uh, silage out of the pen and into our trailer. I think this is the solution. 6.5 meters. I don't care what the color right now. Buy one of these. And I think this will work. We can put it in our silage, fill our stuff up, right? So we're going to give this a go. Uh, 27. I'm going to just buy it. So that's ready. I can just get that later. But first, I want to now do just one tractor to fill this trailer with raisins. Just see if it's going to work. So let's buy that right away while I'm here. Small tractor. Do this again. I think this is a creative solution. I think we can use this type of idea everywhere we're going to need, a lift where it's not necessarily going to be um, all that. I'm going to go 350. Should be pretty good. And do this guy. Oh, I didn't factor in an extra 350, but that's still cheaper than the whole forklift thing. So hopefully, though, what I want to use for my front loader tool, which is this one right here, will work. I wonder if this one will work. It's only $100. Let's go with this one. Front loader. All right. Bye. Okay. So let's quickly jump up to the store. Uh, I forgot to write down all of the prices of everything I just paid. So we might be off financials a little bit, but let me quickly catch up. So for the belt, it was 2,500. And for the tractor, I'm just going to put that total in that I was talking about earlier. We'll add a couple $100 to it because we had to pay more for the couple things. So I'm going to say 8,500. Right, right. I'm going to call that fancy forks. All right. All right, perfect. So now let's go do what I was going to do. Jump in the tractor, enter vehicle, turn it on. It's going to take a while to drive it there slow, but guess what? It doesn't have to be fast. It just needs to get the job done. And that job is taking product from the little triangle and getting it on whatever mode is going to take it. This is the key right here, that this thing fits onto this thing. And it does. All right. Yeah, impossible to drive this way. There we go. So I'll set a worker off to get him over there so we can do the testing. And then I'm going to do a jump cut for that. I'm going to jump cut getting the silage thing work done, moved, so we can test both of them and see if they're going to work. You know what? It's a real game. Real life, we would do the forks like that, but this is a game, and it seems to balance better this way. The other thing I found interesting, which I learned, is I don't actually, like when I bought that free land, this doesn't come with it because there's a nice room back here that we can add some expansion stuff over here. I'm not sure what we'll put there. At some point, we will buy that land. It's $30,000. I could do it now, but I want to try to buy some other stuff. Yeah, like a few more cows, maybe 15 more cows if we can. Um, I know we have to buy some land. We have a bunch of stuff we got to do, but I think if we can get just a little bit more milk, it will be helpful for our butter and cheese. Let's enter vehicle. I don't know what please start your engines is. There we go. Hmm. Right. Well, I'm going to see if I can hook this up to a vehicle because I don't know why it wasn't moving. Man, I hope this works because this is the cheap option. Otherwise, it gets a little pricey or a bit more pricey. Okay, I need to get the bucket out of the way. So just too far. All right. Well, I'm going to do jump cut to get this all stuff set up, and I will see you guys all here in a bit. All right. This little guy finally made it down here. Look, there's like a little shed I can store it in here. It's kind of cool. So let's see if this is going to work for us. That is way too close. All right. So this is the fork. No, that is the view of the forks. Right. First thing we want to do is go and get the raisins because those are, well, they're all getting sold next month. But let's go see if I can work forks in here. So now it won't be as maneuverable of a forklift. But I think we could be okay. Um, I don't think I have. Let's flip it and see. Activate. There we go. Just have to get in the right area. So I think this will work. Don't know how well it'll work, but I think it'll work. At least it's not, like I said, as tight maneuvering as a forklift, but it is so much cheaper than a forklift. And I get this auto load of the pallet onto here, which makes it easier. Yes, I know I can't do 2 at a time. Just wish I could deactivate the pallet somehow. I don't know how to learn how to do that. Ah, goodness. So I think this will be the solution everywhere we're going to need it. Yeah, so I think this is going to work. All right, so the next order of business, contract. It finished. Our worker did it all. We're going to collect 3,000 grant, 3,000 bucks. So we need to add 3,425 to contracts. I'm pretty sure that's what the amount was. I will double check. I think they have contract work in here. Contract income 3,361. There we go. We're moving. We're moving. All right, so we have $64,000 left. I'm just gonna park him up here for now. Now let's go take a look at this solution. So I backed it into the silage pit, and what you have to do is you enter vehicle, and then you hit turn on conveyor belt. Oh, put the run. There we go. Start it. Turn on conveyor belt, and as you can see, it's just dumping in there. Now it's not very fast. And I don't know like how far it'll wrap from like when I'll have to move it. But it's definitely taken from the pile. And it's loading up, and I'm sure we could probably buy a couple of these and get a couple of them in here at the same time. Running. I think it's working pretty well. I mean, I haven't had to move it. I don't know what happens when a thing gets completely full. So while that's running, I want to jump into this again and take a look at some other stuff we may need. I don't know if they'll have their own category. They do on Mod Hub. Levelers, here they are. So there's a couple levelers here. I'm thinking about getting probably one of these for leveling our silage, and when we bring the grass in. And I'm thinking, I mean, there's a bunch of them, but like these CSEs will never let me down. So I'm thinking about getting like dozer blade maybe, or one of these two. Um, for the next time we fill our silage bin. So look at that. Look, it's still going. It's almost filled up the trailer, and it's cut off because the trailer is full. So I'm gonna do turn off, shut down. Actually, I'm gonna just reverse it closer to the pile. I wonder if I could have it even out more. I don't know. There we go. Stop engine. And our trailer is full. We didn't have to do buckets upon buckets upon buckets. So I'm going to keep the bucket because I do have manure that does pile up into the barn that I do have to move out from time to time, the cow shed. And we'll probably have to do kind of similar stuff for pigs. So I think we'll be able to fit this all in here. Let's take a look at how much food we'll be able to store. Yeah, I don't know if we'll get all of this in there, but I will turn this on. No, I'm not going to turn it on. We'll see how much. We did get all of it in there. All right, look. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So that is that solution. So now we just have to figure out how are we going to have vehicles that are going to be strong enough to pull stuff around this map. That is a question that I need to solve still for. Also, I need to do a bunch of watering yet today. And I also have some melons there I see I need to sell. Eggs are up there. Obviously, it's not a full pallet. The rule is it's got to be a full pallet for me to have to sell it. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. So the eggs will not get sold. Once we have more chicken, that will not be the case. But until then, it's kind of where we're at. I'm going to go move this shovel. All right. So with that, though, yeah, I don't know if there's much more to do on this video. I can take a look in contracts, see if any contracts have popped up. Let's take a look. No contracts available. All right, so we're going to go and put this away. And then we're going to go in the house and we're going to sit down. I guess we're going to look at the financials for, well, you know what? I'll do at the start of every video is when I'll do financials. I think that makes more sense. Because I do work sometimes after. So that could affect the financials, and I don't want to give a bad representation. So I'll do financials at the start of the next video. I don't know what we're going to do yet, though, if there's any more work to do. So silage, we have 160,000. We're not mowing anything until March. So we'll mow March, June, September, Those will be our 3 mowing plus contracts whenever they pop up. So let's where is my car? Oh, it's way over here. This I need. So like I said, I don't own this land, but you can see there's like a nice little area back here that you can put a bunch of things. Um, which could be helpful. But I'm gonna load this up with melon. So in February we have a bunch of stuff to sell. And then of course all animals things. What do we sell in February? Like I said, all that juice, the raisins, the juice and raisins. March we're gonna be selling some honey and maple syrup. So we are gonna have a bit of an episode in March. And then like I said, March we'll take care of the alfalfa. We'll take care of all of the grass. And then we'll see where we're at. Oh, I want to buy some cows. We need more cows. Plus, we need to get rid of melons. All right, so that's the last thing we'll do. We'll buy the cows and then start having them get delivered, and then we'll probably call it an episode, and I can do all the other crazy-ish work. So we'll just stop there. Let's jump up to here. Completely missed it. Let's get 15 Holsteins. And we might buy 30 cows, actually. We might get 15 more. And now we're really going to be going through the food, which is okay. It is okay. Don't know what I just hit. So yeah, we're going to get these delivered. And then I'll probably buy 15 more since we have the money for it. And since we're going to be selling quite a bit of stuff in February, I'm not too worried about spending the money. Plus, having the extra milk will be nice because it will only help our 2 cheese factories. And then with this solution working, we will be able to probably set both cheese factories running, both cheese and butter. I like having a lot of extra money for workers. But yeah, with that, we'll call it an episode. Like I said, in February, we'll start the episode out with our financial talk for January. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the content on this channel, please subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. As always, comment down below on anything that you may have questions about or anything you might want to see. Doing this Billionaire playthrough, that's going to give us a lot of opportunity to try a lot of different things and a lot of new things. So please do comment down below, thumbs up, and subscribe. And if you are in the Carolinas and whatnot, please be safe. Hope you're doing well. Until next time, goodbye.